Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be working in my July Creative Daily Journal for the week of the 8th through the 14th. So let's get started. I probably will need, what is this, the 8th? Okay, I probably will need page kits in here this week. So we'll see. This is going to get taped in here. If I could find stuff. It's been a long morning already. It reached 90 degrees on my shaded back porch by 9:30 this morning. Horrible. Alright. Okay, the day I ran some errands, I had to go to Dollar Tree for hair clips for the wedding. By the way, I didn't even use them. So there's that. I'm going to cut this apart. I did make, okay, that, I don't know if I've told you before, that eclair cake, where you're using pudding and whipped cream, right? I've done different versions of it now, and I think our favorite has been the lemon. I'm going to give you the recipe really quick if you're interested, because it's very easy and I know it off the top of my head. But you just take 2 boxes of, for the original recipe, it's vanilla pudding, French vanilla pudding. So you take 2 boxes of French vanilla pudding, and then you add, I want to close this up. You add 3½ cups of milk. So you want to do a ½ cup less than what it calls for. So it's 3½, and everyone I've done so far has been 3½ cups of milk. So you add 3½ cups of milk, and then you fold in a 9-ounce container. Now, I'm going to tell you, they don't make 9-ounce containers, so they must have back in the day, but they don't anymore. So you fold in 9-ounce container of whipped cream, Cool Whip, and then you need a box of honey graham crackers, and you need a chocolate for on top. Now, the chocolate that my grandmother's recipe calls for is not made anymore. It's called Ready Chocolate. They don't make that anymore. So I used cocoa powder and vegetable oil. Cocoa powder and vegetable oil. You can look up a recipe. And then I added a ½ cup of this is my Dollar Tree receipt. I added a ½ cup of powdered sugar and some vanilla to it. Now, I thought that was too sweet. I would do less. That was way too sweet. The next time I made it, we used banana pudding and sliced bananas in it, and I used just milk chocolate chips that I melted. That was too hard. So you got to find what chocolate's right for you. You don't want it to be rock hard, where like a chocolate covered strawberry. You don't want it to be like that. You want it to be softer. You have to find your own recipe, because that recipe was just way too sweet, I thought. So anyway, you layer 9 by 13. Hold on, I need to find my stuff. You layer a 9 by 13 pan with graham crackers on the bottom, and then you do half of the pudding whipped cream mixture, and then you do another layer of graham crackers. You do the rest of the mixture. You do another layer of graham crackers and the chocolate. When we did the lemon, okay, we did the graham crackers, the pudding mixture, and then on top I did Cool Whip, and it was amazing. I need a kit for this page because there's nothing on it. I think we're going to go with this one here. I have these 2 here that I can put in the pocket. Are you liking watching me use these kits? Because I'm really enjoying using these kits. So yes, this says, find a quote that resonates for you today and add it to your journal. I said, then came July, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, hot and listless and miserable. Totally true. It's been horrendous. July has been hot and miserable. If you hear my dog barking, I'm sorry. If you hear a fan blowing, I'm sorry, but it's hot. If you hear something else going, that is my dehumidifier, because when I turned it on this morning, it was at 70%, so that also has to run. That's what happens when you're in a basement. Anyway, yes, that's the easiest dessert to make. It's a no-bake dessert, and the options are limitless. Honestly, you could do whatever you wanted. I keep telling, do I want to do this side this time? I think I do. I keep telling everybody that I want to make a banana split one. And I want to do a vanilla pudding with bananas in the layer. And then I want to do a, what else is in here? Okay. I want to do a, oh, that looks good right there. I think I'm going to tape this in. I think there's stuff right. Yeah, my dominant emotion was exhaustion. I want to then do a layer of strawberry pudding with strawberries in it. And then I want to top it with Cool Whip and chocolate syrup and crushed pineapple. I don't know why. In my head, it sounds delicious. In my head. In my head, it sounds really good. Would it be? Who knows? But anyway, I made a lemon one. I know you're not here for the cooking. You should be. Just joking. Let's see. I'm going to glue this down here. Okay. And we're going to glue the pocket down here. Or should we glue it here and that here? I think I'm going to glue the pocket up here. Yep, let's do that. Okay, what happened this? Oh, I went to PT. He went for a haircut. The boyfriend dropped me off at PT and then went across the street for a haircut. He was so mad. He was like, it was almost $30 with a tip. And dude's got no hair. Okay, so that's a lot of money when you ain't got no hair. I said, but he hadn't had his hair professionally cut twice. That's only the second time in the 9 years we've been together. So, and I sweated through PT. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. All right, I have these 2 books I read. So we'll put those in the pocket. And then should I layer that like that? Sounds good. Yeah, he hasn't had a professional haircut in years. And we had his aunt's wedding. Then I went over to the neighbor's house. She was having trouble with her Cricut. For some reason, the one font she wanted to use, the number kept disappearing off of what she wanted to do. I was like, yeah, that happens. You're just going to have to use a different font. Like, there's really nothing else you can do. Use a different font. Okay. And we made pork belly tacos for dinner. They were so good. And it's the only way. We decided it's the only way we're making pork belly anymore. And I made it in the Instant Pot. I made it in the Instant Pot and then we grilled it. Then we grilled it on the grill. And that's the only way that we are making pork belly from now on. I need more tape. Okay, let's move on. Then we have the tent. So deep in prep for the wedding. Listen, the things I had to do to find the slides that were under my bed, I don't even want to discuss. It was ridiculous. I was so angry because they were all the way on the other side of the bed. And yeah. I'm looking, is there anything that I really want to do on this page? No, I think I think we'll just do it like this and be done with it. This is document a special piece or pieces of art you have in your home. And this is a cross stitch I did a few years ago. It's an open book with a castle coming out of it. It took me forever and I absolutely love it. And it is mounted and hanging on my wall. So I was just making sure we had everything. Like I had to steam the boyfriend's pants and shirt, my dress. And then he went home that night. And we're really the only ones who drove to the wedding. Everybody else took a party bus. But I'm like, it was easier for us to go straight to the wedding. I mean, and it took 40 minutes to get there. 40 minutes to get to the wedding. And it took 20 minutes to get home. Fun fact. All right, here we go. This was wedding day. I didn't even answer this one. I think I'm going to throw this in on Thursday of next week because there was a lot going on this day. Here are our place cards. Yes, I took them. I did. I took them. And then I have some photos to add. I sat next to my boyfriend's cousin's husband. Oof. Josh, that's who I sat next to. And then Matthew sat on my other side. It was a nice wedding. I felt it sucked. I'm not going to lie. It sucked because I got hot immediately. And I say it all the time. I have hyperhidrosis, so I sweat a lot, and it was very unpleasant. The whole night was very unpleasant, and then I only made it 2 hours before I had to take my sneaker off and put my boot on, and then my boot kept getting stuck. I was so mad. My boot continually got stuck on the chair. This is where they stood to get married. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. How pretty is that? The gazebo was just covered in foliage and trees. It was so pretty. Oh, and then we have some food photos. This is me and the boyfriend. I didn't take a lot of pictures. They had a professional photographer, and the photographer, I guess, asked not to take pictures behind her and everything. So I wasn't going to take pictures. That's what the photographer is for. And I didn't want to... I'm not all about taking photos during a wedding. After a wedding, yes. During a wedding, no. And here's our food. I forgot to take a picture of the first course. But this is our appetizers. There were a lot more than that, but it was a lot of seafood, and I don't like seafood, so I didn't really eat many of those. And honestly, I was not the biggest fan of the food. This was the dinner. I missed a photo of the pasta, which was cheese ravioli and a meatball. My boyfriend's like, it was so good, and I'm over here like, I'm good. And I don't think I'm the only one, because I looked around and there were a lot of full plates. So we had Chateaubriand, it had a carrot, spinach, and I want to say turnips and rutabaga mashed is what I want to say, but who knows. And then the cake was an orange lemon cake with homemade, and then mangoes. The problem was it was doused in Grand Marnier, and mine was soaked. It was so wet, I couldn't eat it. It was not good. All right. And then my mother-in-law called to see how I liked the wedding. And I texted my boyfriend, and I'm like, what did she say about me? Because she told me that people were so shocked I was so nice and friendly. Like, I'm nice. I'm friendly. I did have to open up another pack of this cardstock on this day, which is why it's getting added in. But yeah, she's like, she commented how I talked to so many people, and the people that like were all so shocked about how nice and friendly I was. I'm nice. I'm friendly. Okay? I really am. I don't understand why that shocks people. I really don't get it. What the hell? Anyway. I was a little annoyed. I texted my boyfriend. I'm like, what does she say about me? I said, A, what the fuck has she been saying about me? B, I am nice and friendly until you piss me off, then look out. But seriously, I felt so, like, I felt a little shitty. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do that one either, so we'll do that another day. Yeah, I felt really crappy. It made me feel really crappy. Like, why did they have such preconceived notions about me that I was not a nice person? Why were you so shocked that I was nice and friendly? It really hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. That's right. We'll move on from that. It's okay. I read 3 books. I read The Haunting of Velkwood and The Amazing Alpha Tau Romeo and Juliet Project. And Homebody, which is a poetry collection. Alright, moving on. This is my last day of misbehaving. After today, no more soda, sweets, added sugar, no more being heavy on the carbs, no more being lazy. Honestly, I wasn't lazy. I just had surgery. I wasn't lazy. And tomorrow it's back to eating low carb, low sugar, and working out as best as I can. Time to get back to where I was. I literally weighed myself, and it wasn't a good time to weigh myself, but I gained like 8 pounds. That's it. I'm okay with that. I didn't do anything, so I'm completely okay with only gaining that weight. That's not a big deal to me. We're going to use this guy here. Is what we're going to do. My dog will not shut up. It's actually quite annoying. Like, I just have things I want to do. I have things I want to do. It's really obnoxious. And all he does is bark. Okay, we have this. Let me glue this little corner down. Are you guys, did I ask this already? I might have. I'm sorry, but it's my brain. Are you guys enjoying the using of the kits? And the videos of watching me make kits to give you some kind of inspiration. Is that helping you guys out? Are you enjoying watching this? I'm enjoying using them. I'm really shocked. I didn't think I would. But after last week, using them last week, I was like, this is so convenient to just have them sitting here. I have them in this little collapsible crate. Right here. Okay, and they're just sitting next to me and I can grab them when I need. I have this library card. I think I want to layer this. So I'm going to staple it. Okay. And then I might just paper clip it in. Also, by the way, if you watch that video and all my paper clips fell out, they just are now in a basket next to me. So bad. I'm going to put that there. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is glue these photos on. I made homemade soft pretzels. I would never use this dough again. Not for soft pretzels. The dough was too soft. It was not stiff enough, and it was really hard to form the pretzels. But the dough was delicious. So I said to my boyfriend, I said, I would totally use this dough to make rolls. It was such good dough. However, it just was too soft to actually make pretzel shape. It was too soft to make a pretzel shape. So I struggled with that. I mean, the dough was so soft, it fell apart in the baking soda water stuff that you have to dip the pretzels in. It fell apart in there. That's how soft it was. Alright, I read one book, which I think I'm going to glue underneath this owl. Just going to glue it here. And then you'll be able to see that there's something there. Okay, and then we're going to glue the gnome down. Let's glue Should we glue him down right here? Oh, he's so cute. We can color him if we want, but we're not gonna. I am, however, going to use Fabri-Tac because it is thicker. The boyfriend's not here. Usually the boyfriend's here when I record, but he's not here. He went to go get an oil change. He was overdue. So I told him he needed to make an appointment. All right, there we go. Okay, and then this was yesterday. Yesterday, the boyfriend, I don't know why this is in here. I'm just going to cut off the top. The boyfriend bought a new shelf to hold all the drinks in the garage. Now, I don't keep drinks in the garage except for in the winter. Then we don't have to go downstairs for them. But in the summer, they come downstairs to the fridge. But my dad cannot walk all those steps. So he was just putting them on the floor. So the boyfriend bought a 3-tiered shelf at Target that was on sale. And then that's, I put it together yesterday, and then it holds 4 cases of water just on the bottom shelf. Okay, so we're gonna glue this on. So I put that together yesterday, and then the bottom shelf holds cases of water. Now, the rest of us use a 5-gallon jug of water with a pump and fill up reusable bottles, but for some reason, like my dad will not, everything he uses, like he uses paper plates, it drives me crazy. He uses so many napkins, paper towels, it drives me nuts. And he has to use bottles. It drives me crazy. Like the rest of us, I go through 2 5-gallons a week. And there he is. So I'm going to put this here. There he is using plastics and paper plates. Like I bought him plastic plates because he's afraid he's going to drop the plates, which is fine. I get it. His thumbs don't work anymore. This is really pissing me off. He has arthritis. So I understand it. I really do. But I got you plastic plates. You can drop those all you want. They're plastic. And there's a ton of them. And I've got him reusable bottles. He just refuses. I have a ton of rags. You do not have to use paper towels for everything. It's really frustrating. It's very frustrating. But it is what it is. He's old and set in his ways, and it's never going to change. So, I know this. I've come to accept it. But anyway, and then on the second shelf, I'm able to hold, like, he quit drinking alcohol. And, so now he drinks iced tea and other things, and then that is what is, I don't know here. I feel like I should be using this Inspired because it matches so well. Put it about here, and then this is not needed, so I'm going to put that away. I threw that in last second, if I do recall. Anyway, I put together the shelf, put it out in the garage, have it all set up, and it's so much nicer than what was there. So that's good. But the shelf, we had been waiting and waiting and waiting for it to go on sale, and it finally went on sale. And then I also worked out. I worked out for the first time since my surgery. I worked out for the first time since my surgery on this day. I only did 11 minutes. I stopped myself. I said, that's a good amount. I'm going to stop. I don't want to hurt myself. So this is Monday. What do I have here? I have Thursday and Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So yeah, I stopped myself, and then I just worked out this morning when I came down here to do this. So that is it. My journal's getting a little chunky. I love a chunky journal. I'm so happy about that. It always makes me so happy when I realize I have so much stuff in my journal that is nice and chunky. Thank you guys for joining me today. Please do let me know down below. Do you like when I use the page kits? I'm very curious to know. Or do you want me to use something else? You don't like it? It's too structured. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but let me know down below. Please like, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next crafty video.